Ah, that poor bastard. Never mind. Anyway, where are we? Oh my god, I picked up a lot of letters. There we go. This should bring me down. What's this? Sokolov's needs. Really? He doesn't need anything. Let me just check to see if I've not missed anything. I think I'm done actually. I think I just need to get Sokolov. And it's maybe one bone charm. Oh no, there's one more painting. Of course there is. So there should be 6 paintings. I think I picked up. Crap, I can't remember which one. 3 and then 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. Just looking at my list at the same time, so it'd be depressing if I missed something. I'll have to go back and get it. Okay. Anyway. Sokolov. I was hoping you could get to Sokolov easy without needing to go inside this bloody place, but you can't. I've never been able to find it. I've never found a correct way to go. Yeah, if you got a stun mine, what you do is pull this lever because it's easier to do this. It sort of seals them away. And just put this down in his path.
The machine sees someone behind it.
There you go. Very sloppy, but if you obviously if you're doing it without being caught, you do the same, but you wouldn't stand out in the open. You'd attract him or just wait for him to patrol. You can easily avoid him, and once he goes around here, all you need to do, I think, is stand in this one. Stand on this one. You have to wait for them to actually lock in, because if you move now, you go back down, and then you get this painting. That's the last painting and the last collectible. There's no more blueprints or anything like that. There should be one more bone charm, which is over there. I'm trying to think who that is and where that is now. I'll figure it out. Let's talk to Sokolov. Hey, old man.
Corvo, it would have to be you. Perhaps Megan came for you in Dunwall, but Jendosh...
Already growing cold. Don't try to move.
Well, that's the Corvo I remember.
It brings back memories. That was the first time you meet Sokolov, you kidnap him. And it definitely reminds me of the first game, because you have to carry him back to the boat, and you have to carry him back to the boat on this one as well. It's really funny how they did that. I like it. It's very nostalgic. The way he even says it had to be you. Yeah, getting Sokolov out without being seen was tricky.
Did you hear someone over there? I just...
Oh, hello.
Blood flies, maybe?
Swear, I wasn't expecting that, were ya? Oh, I know where this other bone charm is. Of course I do. Yeah, I got this shit. I'll put Sokolov down. I don't want my rats eating him. That should be fine. This is where we killed those two people. This is where we burnt that woman over here. The bone charm is in a drawer just around here. In here. Got it. Oh, strong arms as well. I had to get that now, didn't I? Oh god, one of my favorite runes in the whole of this Dishonored series. But to knock out people faster doesn't do anything in this game. It really doesn't. I think the bone charm, the rune itself is, or the bone charm is bugged. Like when you craft bone charms, you can upgrade it so you can cast four basically. It stacks, but it doesn't. I put 4 strong arms, so it should knock someone out really quickly. Yeah, it doesn't. In fact, it goes slower. I'm not entirely sure why. I went to the wrong floor, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Oh shit. Should we just check that we've got everything? Yeah. And now we're going to walk out the front door like a boss. You know? Remembering now that there's a robot around this corner, he might be active. Oh, good lad. Woman, you're just attracting attention, you stupid idiot. What if that robot came alive? What the hell are you even doing here? You're not supposed to be patrolling here. Oh, no, you're dead. Now you're bleeding all over the rug. Yeah, this is a really stupid thing to do. Just put you down for a sec. Don't fall down and snap your neck or something, man. It'd be very very unfortunate. There should be a robot around here somewhere. There he is.
Well, the machine should enter active state now. Cooling down.
I don't know if you need to hit him 3 times or twice. I know it's more than once. There you go. But I've always done it with
The machine is experiencing uncertainty.
mine. They're the ones that are underground still. Oh, there we go. We managed to get Sokolov. Killed everyone in the vicinity. I didn't know there's people coming down in the lift. I normally destroy the lift anyway before I go up. You know, by shooting the 2 red cylinders on the above it. Wow, the Clockwork. It's a pretty good mission. I like it. Spent quite a few hours in this mission, running around, exploring, finding out where the bone chums are before I did my low playthrough. Getting to Jindos, it's fun because you can actually get to him without him knowing you were there. It's like the ultimate in your face, like kidnapping him with his robot still alive, not even realizing it's gone. It's beautiful. You can't really do that for many other characters, really. Like, or each character can be knocked out, you know, quite easily. Yeah, the only one that's really difficult was Delilah. Yeah, because if you ever played number 1, you know she can't be knocked out with anything except you strangling her. Go to lower. So basically, you have a chance to go back and in case you think you've missed something and have another gander. There is enemies in this next area though, pretty good enemies. Unless they're unlocked because I've killed everyone. It's like what to call it, into a roller coaster. Okay, let's leave that. Are you here? Yeah. Witches.
Once a gentle soul, now the magic gives her strength. It's easier each month to hurt others in Delilah's name. And she despairs. She makes the equal from her will late son's first light, tasting the blood of a dozen overseers.
Good way to get AIDS, that is, darling. Yeah, the heart has at least one conversation for each person.
The downtrodden, the poor forgotten, mud ox beggars and orphans. Who speaks for them? There is magic here, strange and
Huh?
potent, coupled with great hostility. You are in danger. I've told
Her
you the
secrets?
Ask me no more.
You didn't? I don't know where these people came from. I mean, I've already killed all them, so... Anyway, should we kill them all? Using our, Mr. Rats. I'm being very careful because they're fucking annoying to fight, witches are. If you played the Brigmore Witches DLC and the Dishonored one, you know what I mean by how annoying the witches are to fight. They have the same sort of movesets where they attack you from afar, and they do a lot of damage. Oh shit! What the hell? She didn't even notice! Wait. I shot a friend in the head and she didn't even notice. That's right. Did she TP? She fucking did TP behind the barrier. What a bitch. Been expecting me to have an army of rats, were ya? Why do you think my friends call me the Pied fucking Piper? Cause I'm a rat summoner. Take Heather and Kai, travel to Kanaka tonight. The others there will give you the roof to sleep beneath and they will keep you out of sight. Watch for our friend from Dunwall. When the moment comes to strike, if you succeed, I promise you, you will be rewarded, and beyond that, I'll make you a portrait. How did she know that was in Kanaka? Oh well, Mariah's dead. She's got one friend left. Where is she? Huh? Did she walk into this? Maybe she did. What a dumber. There she is. Yes. Whip it to bits. One witch. She said take 2 people. Oh no, 3. Herself and 2 others. That's 4 witches there. Isn't it? No. I killed. No. That was 3. I shot this bird, didn't I? Of course I did. Should be confused then. The heck? Anyway. That's it. Yeah, there's only 3 witches. No more. Yeah, it's they are there anyway, even if you're on low chaos. So come on, Anton, let's get the fuck out of here. And go. Yeah, there's nothing else to do on this night. It's like just get the hell out of here. Back to Megan. And hopefully I got everything. Chuck him in the river.
You did it.
He's dead.
How is he?
Frail and wounded, but he'll recover.
I didn't think it was possible. You must have a story to tell. I'll hear it back at the ship.
Okay. To the dreadful whale.
All right.
Did we get everything? 1, 6, 8, 6, 4. Yay, we did! Fuck yeah! Lost a lot of loot. 1,007. Yeah, fucking hell. 1,600 loot gone somewhere. That's a lot of money though when you think about it. How the hell is all that money? It's just randomly not there. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. But we got everything, so that's cool. Let's save. Watch a load screen while we all think about all those tasty rats that are Nice and full. They're all full. You've awakened with a strange. Oh, damn! I forgot about this. What time are we on? Oh, it's only 15 minutes. Yeah, I was gonna continue and pause, but it's a bit short. Not this place again. You normally know you're not in the red for well when you know when your diary is not here. Huh? Huh?
The void again, but it feels different.
Oh yeah. You kind of guess that it's different. It's trees. The only people who have access to trees in the void is one person. Yeah, can you guess who it is?
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Caldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
Yep, I asked the same questions and I know why or how. She's just the thing with Delilah is she hates Emily for no reason. It's what was the word I described her as? Yeah, she's the bastard child, isn't she, of his of one of his flings. Should have kept his dick in his pants. But yeah, she hates Jessamine for one reason. That's fine, but the way she hates Emily at the same time, it doesn't really make sense to me. She wants to be acknowledged by everyone, yet she hates everyone. It's kind of weird. Aren't you, Delilah? See?
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good, next year I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep.
Yeah, and that's the whole reason Delilah hates the Coldwins, because of that specific fact that she lied. Well, it does lead to her mum's death, but that's not the point.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bedsheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now, it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
That guy's a dick, innit? She's just another bag of bones now. No sympathy.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
I don't think any of it's warped. I think everything she says is true. I mean, she has no reason to lie. But yeah, the way she hates Emily, though, it doesn't really make sense. Yeah, she hates Jessamine, that's fine. But yeah, she's not a very fleshed out character, story-wise. You still don't know much about her history. Yeah, you know that Susan, you know, I'd want to know beforehand.
When I saw what they'd done to Anton Sokolov, I wanted to hurt everyone who'd helped Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos pull off their coup. Sokolov is the man who made whale oil into a weapon, who turned back the plague, and now he's barely able to speak. The hands that painted the most powerful men and women of our time shake too badly to hold a spoon. When he does talk, he's going to give me a name, the next step along the way to Duke Luca Abel, then Delilah herself. A name. That's all I need.
Okay, he needs a name. Any name. Let's say Brianna.
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine, Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
All this is her doing, and she'll die for it.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end. Soon.
Yeah, she doesn't change conversation either. She did the same thing to Emily. Thank you. Good thing I got it from there. She gives us this bottle, which we can't do nothing about. That's what I think about that. I killed Kirin Jindosh, the greatest mind of the Empire. He worked for Delilah and the Duke of El. His killing machines were part of the conspiracy that took my Emily and stole her throne. Now there'll be no more Clockwork soldiers. I hope that gets to the Duke's attention. Delilah in the void. Is Delilah? She's growing in power somehow. I wanted to see things through her eyes. She showed me her mother, left to die in Dead's prison. Jessamine's half-sister, pampered in luxury of her palace, the Tower, silks fine, tutors, grand feasts, while Delilah hid in the kitchen. Their shared father, Emperor Ihorn Coldwin and Inhorn, with its empty promises, telling Delilah who should be a princess too, and soon. Yes, she'd never be a princess though, would she? Bastard child. She stands no chance of being on the throne. Unless Jessamine was killed and Emily was killed, then I guess she rightfully would be in line for the throne. I guess. What the hell? Oh, this normally had Hypatia in if I didn't accidentally kill her. Accidentally on purpose. Anything down here? We fixed the leak. Hello, incendiary ruins. Oh. Somebody's just knocked them all over the place. That's dangerous, man. Someone really should fix that box. It looks dangerous. Just dropping incendiary rounds on the floor.
I appreciate what Corvo did.
And I just gotta make sure. I want to see if there's anything up here. Note. The scene means storm clouds gather only to disperse in an hour's time. I've seen monstrous waves in the distance, towering like high hills that were only to ripple by time when they reached the boat. Things aren't right. They've never been. But at least everything held at the center for such a long time. For me, for Anton, for everything, I should quit, disappear again. Everyone else seems to think. Seems I would think. Everyone else would think. Self-preserving is only nature. Natural. I could only take my bow and go. So, Can I start a new life? How many more lives do I have left? I'm so tired. I wish I could sleep and wake up as somebody else. Dum 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 dum. The hell are you bitching on about? I'm looking for notes at the moment.
Corvo.
The Royal Protector has risen. A bad night? Maybe you've been sleeping on goose feathers too long.
Sit down when you want to talk.
I was about to say, shut the fuck up, woman. The hell do you know? It must be.
Delilah Copperspoon, or is it Caldwin?
Oh, her mother's name is probably Copperspoon. I guess it goes to it leads you to your imagination. It doesn't tell you in the game if she is Copperspoon or Colvin, if she is a bastard child of the Emperor. Well, she must be. And why else would the king be visiting a random child? Tips to the market. I think that's it. Hypatia's room has nothing in because it's not empty. She's only got one arm and one eye. I never understood that. Wonder why. Let's talk to Sokolov.
Anton, you've had 3 days to rest. Tell me how to kill Delilah.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Serkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Well, our next objective, Brianna. Kind of temporary closure of the due to an alarming increase in population with the full knowledge of the privileged Duke. The Royal Conservatory remain closed for the foreseeable future. I wonder why.
Wake me when Karnaca starts to burn. What a painting that will make.
Huh.
Maybe I should begin a series of bloodfly-related sketches. Infested corpses and the like. I've never paid a visit to the Royal Conservatory, but allegedly it has a number of unique pieces. The familiar creaks and groans of the dreadful whale. I lie awake listening, just to remind myself I'm safe again.
Poor bastard.
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
What do you know about it, Megan?
Ashworth has an interest in the occult. That's a snobby
You mean
way
she's
to
a
put it.
witch?
In another life, you might be facing me along with her.
Oh, that doesn't tell me who you are. Nothing does, Billy. Fucking.
Head to the skiff when you're ready, Corvo.
I think that literally told you who she was. It's not even fucking out of it anymore. You may have been fighting her along with me and me alongside her. Yeah. Is that because you used to be a witch? Yeah. If you remember correctly, Billy was the one who was Dowd's second in command, and she was also a traitor who was working for Delilah to keep an eye on Dowd. And if you play the locale, she betrays Delilah for Dowd. And
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
yeah, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Yeah, so it's kind of obvious who she is. Sorry, but yeah, there's no point of telling you that it's not. I mean, any moron could know who she was. I mean, I knew who she was straight away. I didn't even understand why I noticed. But like I said before, she's the only black girl in the whole game that I would know that is actually prominent and has a role in it. And Billy was the only one that was actually Dowd's second in command. She was the only black woman in the game, I think. Actually, she's a really good character. I like Billy. I like the way she changes depending on if you're good or bad. That's cool. I hope I didn't miss any of these Royal Spy Masters. Shit. There's only 3 paintings in the next mission. The Royal Conservatory is annoying to do. Loads of witches in there. Loads of them. They're everywhere. Like a disease. I think this is the first time you see a nest keeper as well.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
There we go. See you, Billy. Let's take a save. I'm gonna stop. This next mission's it's pretty good. I like this mission. A lot of the witches in it. Yeah, it should be fun. I'm looking forward to killing Brianna anyway. So yeah. I'll see you guys then. See ya.